Adding a pop of color can be intimidating, but it's a great way to switch up your makeup routine and add some fun to your look. I'm gonna show you how to use color in your neutral eyeshadow look in 3 different ways. On the lower lash line as a colorful eyeliner and inner corner of your eyes. Check out how easy this is. For the first look, we're gonna keep the color subtle by only adding it to the lower lash line. Start by creating a neutral base using a matte brown shade. Today we are going to be using the Viseart Shoo Shoo palette. We are starting off with this brown shade. This is like the perfect shade for my skin tone, but you can choose whatever brown you have. I'm going to be using a fluffy brush. This is by Shikohodo. We are using this brown shade from the outer half of your crease. Apply the color there, and then whatever's left, just go towards the inner part so it's naturally blended without effort. I'm going to take a little bit of that cream shade just to kind of feather it out a bit. Now for the lid, you can pick shimmer shades. I'm going to use this beautiful brown shade. With this shade, I am putting it in the outer corner of my eye, but I am also winging it out. For the lid shade, we're going to use this very light shimmer shade here in this palette. This shade is called Sorbet, and this is a shimmering peach with a duochrome finish. When you're done applying it to the lid, just use whatever left over and then blend it to the other shimmer shade that we used earlier to create a perfect gradient. For the inner corner, I'm going to use this icy blue, and I'm going to be applying that in the inner corner and also the brow highlight. Now, if you don't want to use very bright highlight like this, just use the highlighter that you usually wear and apply that in your inner corner and a brow bone. Now we can add the fun shade. Today I'm using the color pink, and this one is called Popsicle, which is a bubblegum pink color. This is also a matte finish, by the way. You can use matte, you can use shimmer, or you can use both. I usually love using a very small brush for this, and this is a flat side, so this is gonna apply the color very pigmented. I'm really looking at this melon shade, and I just have to use it. I'm gonna put the melon shade starting on the outer lower lash line and then blending it to the inner part. Finish the look by applying some eyeliner. Of course, you are gonna need that, and mascara or falsies, and of course, your blush color and the color for your lips. Today, I'm using a pink lip gloss, and I'm using the Rare Beauty lip oil in Happy. Or be a little extra and add rhinestones. For the second look, we're going to use eyeliner as our color. Today, I'm going to be using Pat McGrath Venusian Sunrise Eyeshadow Quad.
First, I'm using this shade called Sunset Taupe and applying that on my crease. I'm using a very fluffy brush here. Next, I'm taking this shade, a darker shade called Velvet Eclipse, and applying that on the outer V of my eyes. I am also winging this shade out to make it look velvet, girl. I am highlighting my lid space with this beautiful shade. This is called Nude Solaris, and it is a very creamy, light champagne shade. If you guys have not tried PMG, you have to try it.
After your base is done, you're gonna choose a bold eyeliner. For me, I'm gonna choose this Charlotte Tilbury Duo eyeliner, except I'm gonna be using the metallic side. If you have brown eyes, this blue is gonna make your eyes pop. Make sure that it's sharp before you start, because this is gonna help so much. I love using colored eye pencils because they're so easy to use. Granted, it could be a little bit slower and you kind of have to build it up depending on your eye pencil. But sometimes when you use pencil, it kind of gets dull really fast. So don't worry, just keep sharpening it as you need. And if you are having trouble with the wing part and you want it a little bit more sharp and precise, get an eyeliner brush or a very, very thin brow brush. I actually do have an eyeliner brush, but it's not here right now. So now I'm using the next best thing, which is just an eyebrow brush, and it works very well. There's just one more shade here that I really want to try. It's the gold glitter. I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit in this area right here. I don't really want it to be taking over everything. I'm just applying this shade where the light shimmer meets the dark matte eyeshadow. Wow, that gold is stunning.
Now I'm finishing off my lower lash line. I'm using the lighter matte shade first and then applying the darker shade on the outer half of the lower lash line. Also bringing out that shade to be underneath the eyeliner and finish off with the inner corner.
Finally, finish the look with some mascara and falsies if you would like to use them, blush, and of course your choice of lipstick. And here is look number 2. This is probably the easiest and less scary than the other ones. You can use any color you want. You can use a liquid liner, a pencil, an eyeshadow. I guarantee you that this is gonna look so beautiful on you. For the third look, we're gonna add some color to the inner corner of our eyes. I'm using the Viseart Soleil Petite Pro palette. I'm gonna use this shade called Marmalade, and this shade is described as a terracotta with a metallic finish. Contrary to popular belief, you do not have to use a matte shade for your crease. You can definitely use a shimmer shade. Next, we are gonna use this matte shade called Petite. This is a warm toned taupe, and we are going to be applying this shade all over our lid space. As you can see here, I am winging it at the end. Now here is where you apply your fun color. This look, I'm going to be using this yellow shade. This is called Petite, which is a warm tone citron shade. I'm going to be using a very tiny flat brush. This is by Sonia G and it is called a flat definer. I'm going to use this gold shade. This is called Soleil, like the palette says, and this is just a very pretty shimmering gold. I think I'm going to apply that same gold in this area right here just to connect the two. Now I'm going to apply my eyeliner, falsies.
Yellow looks really good with pink, so I'm putting on a pink blush and a pink lip combo.
So there you have it, 3 different ways to apply color to your eyeshadow look. Whether you want to keep it subtle or go bold, there is a look for everyone. Remember to have fun with your makeup and experiment with different colors that suit you. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and comment which one is your favorite look. Check this video out. This is the Viseart Petite Shimmer Koi for more fun, colorful looks. I will see you there, and don't forget, have a beautiful and a wonderful day.